Introduce yourself.
My name is Ron Foreman. I'm from St. Michael, Minnesota. I'm here in Buffalo, and I'm here because I've had back pain and neck pain for most of my adult life. Well, my adult life and longer than that. Neck has been close to 60 years, and my back, I would say, maybe 45 or 50, somewhere in that area. Let's see, I've tried to do some golfing the last couple of years, but my back would not allow that, and because the pain shut down my legs, I couldn't walk the course or anything like that, so that was pretty negative. And I've tried just about every chiropractor in this part of the country, plus I had surgery here about 10-12 weeks ago, and that helped, but it was pretty painful for quite a while. And then instead of being both legs, it kind of shifted to my left. And so I'm here with the doctor, and I've been coming for about 6 or 7 days now.
What kind of pain levels were still there after the surgery?
After the surgery, I would say on certain days they'd be as high as, that's hard, the numbers. I would say at least 8.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that the pain had shifted from right to left.
So down to leg too?
Yes, and then it created a couple other things. My lower leg on my left side started to hurt, and that never did before. So my coming here now with these new things that they do, I have my neck is completely fine, doesn't hurt at all.
And that's the first time in 60 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
amazing.
Hard. Well, I'm old, 60 years. I was 16 playing football in North Dakota, and that's where I heard it. And my back is relatively pain-free now. I can sleep at night. Before, I was always up by 4 o'clock in the morning because it was painful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a shot at golfing. I'm going south in a couple of weeks, and I'll be down there for a period of time. I really can't thank the doc any stronger. I have to say a couple of things are a little strange. He asks you to say things that you probably haven't said since you're 4 years old, but that's all right. I'm very happy. I feel like they put you on a vitamin type of program, and I feel it's going to, I'm going back for a big high school reunion, and I want to lose about 40 pounds. I think I'm going to be able to do it.
Yeah. So really your whole body's getting healthier and stronger.
Yeah.
And it's been today is a 6th day, like tomorrow will be a week that you've actually did your exam.
Yeah.
So from being everywhere else, having surgery, what's your impression of coming in? Like, what would you recommend for others?
Well, I recommend you come, and they will set up a program specifically for you, and you may go home some nights pretty tired, but that's beside the point. I mean, I've tried, like I mentioned, a lot of chiropractors. I've had surgery. I did deep tissue tissue massages. I swam a lot doing laps and stuff, and after I had surgery, I couldn't do that any longer, but now I'm starting back. So I would say, come on in. He's in Buffalo here, it's not far.
Yeah.
And
well, thanks for sharing, Ron.
Sure.
Your name?
Oh, my name is Darell Winkleman, and I came to see the doctor here because of pain I have been going through for up to 30 years in some areas. And one of them was my back that's been troubling me. And I've been told by other doctors that there was nothing they could do to help me anymore. And after talking to him and listening to his advice that he gave at one of the meetings he had, I decided I was going to try this. And I am surprised that after 2 months, my back is so much better, so much better. I can't even tell you. My shoulder, which was broken in a fall I had, was continually sore, and coming in and seeing him took that pain away, after even being told that cortisone shots would be the way to go to get rid of the pain. But it just seemed like getting the scar tissue to break away and work. My shoulder is so much better. I've had pain in my ribs that's been there for years and years, and I can honestly say now that I just don't feel that anymore. I feel just great. It's unbelievable. And I did have some questions, and even when I came here, about how this would work. And I just can't tell you how much this has helped me all the way through. Makes life much more easier to live.
Did you also have some issues with your legs? With your
My knees?
your legs?
My legs. I had restless legs when I came in here. And it was really, I was putting lotion on them to calm them down quite a bit when I first started coming. Now, that pain that I felt in my legs, I don't have to use that lotion anymore on it, and I feel just great. I have some itching at times, and I put something on for the itch, and that pretty much takes care of it. And I was going to a neurologist about this and asked him several times, don't we have something that would mend this, that would take care of it? And he said, we know of nothing yet. So he must have gone to the wrong school, I don't know, but I'm very happy now too. Makes sleeping at night better. It's just a world of difference.
Okay.
So, and I just want to thank the doctor for this. This is unbelievable. It really is. Because I did have questions and everything was answered perfectly. It worked out real well.
Okay. Thank you very much, Darell.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mary Kramer, and I had a wonderful life before I had open heart surgery, and it was an emergency one, and it happened 4 years ago. And then I am very allergic to Western medicine, but I had to take my heart medicine and I had to take my blood thinners. Those change your blood chemistries and your behavior and how you deal with life. I was meeting a new person. I didn't really like who I was, but I didn't know who I was. Managing my blood pressure and managing the changes. 6 months after I had this heart surgery, I was driving to the Y and I experienced a car crashing into the back of my car. I was just getting my stamina back from having the heart surgery when this accident occurred. That gave me lower back pain, first and third vertebrae, shoulder and neck injuries, terrible headaches, and neuropathy-like symptoms in my right foot. I couldn't even walk. So put that together with all I told you about before, and I explored many physical therapy, many doctors who wanted to give out their prescription pads and give me lots of drugs. I want my body to heal, and I know it could. My dear friend invited me to go and meet Dr. DeYoung at a dinner. I have been at this place and I've experienced, it's not easy, folks. When you come, remember, I had tried, exhausted almost everything in Western medicine, but I wanted to be able to sleep again. I wanted to walk again without pain. I didn't want to have back pain, and I was eating dumb foods just for comfort. Coming to functional medicine with Dr. DeYoung and Dr. Marty, they teach you with the wonderful work that they do to help you understand how to heal. Every time you come, it's going to be different. It's different for everybody. But for me, I'm going to tell you, they're very kind, wonderful people. You're going to learn things if you're open and you let your body heal. Work with them, believe in them, trust in them, and understand that your body can do things that you never even thought it could happen. Today, I will say, Dr. Marty to me is a Superman, a super lady, and Dr. DeYoung is DeYoung. He should have a cape and tights, because I'll tell you, they are awesome. They are wonderful people who can get you healed. I have very little pain in my foot. It surprises me now. My back is healed, my shoulder is healing, and I'm going to stop. For me, I have to stop eating sugar. I'm allergic with milk and gluten. This program really I kind of knew it my whole life, but I like those things and I wanted to keep eating them. Now if I eat them, my body tells me, you're not healthy. Health is everyone's, but you got to explore and you got to do things. And this functional medicine in Buffalo, Minnesota has been an absolute godsend.
What kind of things could you not do? Like you said, you couldn't walk. What kind of pain would you have if you tried to walk? Or what would that be? To give us a sense of what that was like.
Okay. No, seriously, I have gone from 10s. I would get up in the morning when the accident had occurred and I was working with physical therapy. I would have a 10 in the morning on all 3 sites. I couldn't lift anything. I couldn't do laundry. Walking was not easy for me to do. I have gone from a couch potato, seriously, for a year and a half. I couldn't even get up and go to church. It hurt so much. And I never knew, because of the pain in my nerves, I never knew what to expect. But I knew the cold was hard on my body, so winters weren't something I could even be out and be active. I'm a grandma with 7 grandkids and I wanted to play. I couldn't even bend. I couldn't get the clothes out of my dryer. I couldn't vacuum, but I'm just saying that I have really experienced since coming. Look at how quickly I forgot all those histories of my pain, because now I have no vertigo. That I struggled with that. The headaches were just absolutely horrible. They would stop me from reading. I couldn't do any of my quilting. I couldn't concentrate. Hey, I wasn't a happy wife for my husband because I was changing all the time, and I wasn't a happy camper. But I have found release from these things in my history. And Dr. DeYoung, he has a gift. And he will show you and teach you ways that you didn't even understand about your body and what's going on. But you're going to leave 20 years younger.
Are you able to do those things that you weren't able to do now, like laundry and walking, and are you able to do those?
Yes. I honestly delight in being able to get my clothes down to the wash machine and follow through with getting them out of the dryer. I'm a weird lady. I iron pillowcases, and I really like I'm back to having no wrinkles in those things. I can garden. I bend down now, and I can do weed picking out. I can do my flowers. I couldn't do that 3 years ago. I have learned to, and every time I get up, I'm not dizzy. That's new since coming to see you. And part of it too, it affects everything else, because if you have critical thinking skills, you can plan and you can be more in control of what happens around you for yourself, so that you are calmer. And I didn't have those skills. I had them before the operation, but since then and the car accident, I have I'm a new person because I can see in myself my memory's better, my vision is even better. And honestly, I can tell, I wanted to do this because I want you all to know, be open-minded, let your heart fly, and understand you can be healed.
You comment on how your neuropathy is in your foot?
Well, today I can stomp on my foot. 3 years ago, that would send me into screaming pain. I have had treatments here that I didn't even know existed. And I have also massaged it myself at home when I had this treatments. But I can tell you okay, my memory's back on this one. When you have an injury and you get out of bed and you go, what is it going to be like today? And you're very careful. I actually had a limp. I went to see a doctor who watched and measured, and I was developing my hip was displaced because I was accommodating my right foot. And I didn't know it, but every time going up steps was horrible, but going down was impossible.
Mm-hmm. How's that now for you?
Not a problem at all.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I like walking just to know I can. I do.
Good.
Thank you.
Awesome. I think, yeah, anything else you want to comment on, or is it good? No?
Can I just say that his staff, you're going to meet some of the nicest people you've ever met and that you trust, and they're knowledgeable and they'll take very good care of you. Don't be afraid. You each need to understand this is really worth it for yourself and discover the wonderful, wonderful blessings that are here.